Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Surajo of Movie Musings, and today I'll be reviewing You For Smoking, which was released in 2005. The movie is directed by Jason Reitman, and the screenplay is by Jason Reitman, but it's based on a novel by Christopher Buckley. The cast includes Aaron Eckhart, Cameron Bright, Katie Holmes, Maria Bello, David Koshner, Rob Lowe, Adam Brody, Robert Duvall, and Sam Elliott. The music for the movie is by Rolfe Kent. So the official synopsis for the movie goes, on a mission to make the country forget the dangers of smoking, Big Tobacco spin doctor Nick Naylor, played by Aaron Eckhart, promotes his product, cigarettes, in the movies and hushes those who badmouth it, all the while trying to remain a role model to his young son. And the genre for this film is comedy. So now on to the actor's performance. Aaron Eckhart is the man, in my opinion. As Nick Naylor, the badass spin doctor who uses language so eloquently he can make anyone with a valuable argument against smoking reconsider their position. Nick Naylor defends Big Tobacco unlike anyone you've ever met or seen on a big screen. He artfully argues around most of the arguments against smoking, but his motto is, if you argue correctly, you're never wrong. Aaron Eckhart played this role wonderfully. Now, on to the good points of the film. The story was a good story. It revolved around Nick Naylor, and we got to see a man who loved what he did, even if it caused harm to people. At one point, he becomes the victim of a terrorist group determined to silence him, so they force and overdose of nicotine patches, which caused him to go into shock. Nevertheless, in his hospital bed, he still defended the product that almost killed him. It's obvious the point of the story is to show a man who's caught between doing his job and doing the right thing. People expect him to set a good example for his son. But like all good stories, by the end, Nick Naylor leaves his position at the Academy of Tobacco Studies, but he doesn't give up his passion for arguing. He channels his talent to another industry allegedly responsible for creating a product that causes harm to human beings. So he shifts his focus on tobacco to another industry. And, some argue that this other industry that he's now focused on has caused harm to human beings. But hey, that's his job now, to paint this industry in a good light. And so the rating for the film is an A minus. Why an A minus, you ask? Well, I felt two characters were too interesting to be underdeveloped. Maria Bello played Polly Bailey, the alcohol lobbyist, and David Koshner played Bobby J. Bliss, the firearms lobbyist. These two, plus Nick Naylor, made the Mod Squad, a.k.a. the Merchant of Deaths. I would have loved to seen them in action as well, as their jobs require them to defend something that, in fact, did kill human beings every day in the United States of America. So, and their characters were similar to Nick Naylor, but they had their own little twist. Like Bobby J was a little bit playful. He was very playful, actually, and Maria Bello was kind of like, I would say, seductive in her ways. So that's the only reason I gave the movie an A minus.